There are many other applications for 3D printing in desalination and water treatment. Aside from spacers, membranes definitely, if the resolution permits. The solar absorbers, as I mentioned previously, can be made by 3D printing for 3D structure. We have also carrier media or capsule for wastewater treatment. So there are various designs and various geometry, which wherein 3D printing has no problem with fabrication. Modules like this, ceramic filters, even photocatalysts, and even adsorbents. So these various parts can be a very good opportunity for 3D printing to be applied. And some of the examples in literature that has been used for 3D printing is, for example, in this case, is a support layer for membranes. So we can fabricate support layers because they are kind of big in terms of resolution. So it's okay to be printed as 3D printed support layer. And on top of this support layer, you can fabricate separately the membrane itself. So this one will only act as a stability for or a support layer for a membrane so that it will be stable when it is used in high pressure or pressure driven process. So this is one example of a way we support design that was printed by 3D printing. As I mentioned previously, the resolution needed for membranes are quite high, and so there are only very few 3D printers that can do that. But another way to do or to fabricate membranes is through the use of a layer by layer technique. In this case, it's about electrospinning or electrospraying. So we can put some solutions and they are formed on top of a rotating drum, and the membrane is produced by layer. So we can count the number of layers that is printed on top of this membrane. So this is an example of the produced membrane based on electrospraying technique in this case. And this membrane has been really very good performance in terms of filtration because the layers that are formed here can be uniformly controlled because of the process itself. So this has been published in a very high journal, in Science Journal. And so there's a potential for this type of technique, although this is not the conventional way of 3D printing, but still considered as an additive manufacturing technology because it is a layer by layer process. So these are some of the opportunities, and I hope you will look at it and try to see what other things that you can contribute in terms of the use of 3D printing for desalination and water treatment applications.